At it again. Hey, and listen, oh boy, you know it's going down the toilet fast when they're actually kind of starting to admit it, especially with someone like Van Jones. I posted a couple clips of him, and you guys are gonna watch another one here today. They're kind of just admitting it now. They know what's coming. They know that Trump is about to walk into the White House. As long as we show up when we're supposed to show up and in the numbers that we're supposed to show up in, it's over with. It is over with. They took their shot, literally, and missed. Thank goodness, of course. I think because of that, they're cooked, and they know it. All right, and I'm going to show you this clip of Van Jones first, and then I got another clip to show you, and then we're going to get into something else to end off the video. I'm not going to keep y'all here long today, but anyway, let's dive in.
But today is a terrible day. If you pull back and look at this thing, strength versus weakness, a bullet couldn't stop Trump. A virus just stopped Biden. You got the nominees of this party getting their butts kissed. Biden's getting his butt kicked by his own party. The Democrats are coming apart. The Republicans are coming together. That's what's happening. And at some point, this party has to look at the reality of that. But today is
He's 1,000% correct. 1,000. Biden, if you guys didn't hear, Biden just announced, yesterday, that he has COVID. And he's sick, even though he's been boosted 30 times already. Y'all remember when they told us all you got to do is just get the and you'll be good? Then it was like, wait. Actually, you got to get it twice. Go get it again, and you just won't get as sick, okay? Or you can't spread it. I forgot the progression. First it was, if you get you won't get sick at all. And then it was, if you get the jab, you won't spread it. Then it was, well, if you get it, you won't get as sick. Just get it again. You gotta get it again. You gotta keep just pumping the stuff into you, man. Just pump yourself up like a Thanksgiving turkey. You just got you gotta just keep injecting yourself, Gotta let it marinate into your system. Like you a butterball turkey or something. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. But I also want to show you guys this clip from Cenk as well, which I'm a little shocked by. I really am. Check it out.
You did say after he was assassinated and got up with his fist raised that was a pretty badass move. That was your...
After the attempted assassination, just to be clear.
Yeah, correct, yes.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know why everyone, that's part of the Democratic Party machine, feels that it's their duty to lie in every instance. But can you just give a shout out to a guy who just got hit with a bullet and then put his hand up in the air and said, fight, 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 and he put himself out there. He was not totally surrounded. He was surrounded by Secret Service, which, by the way, they should get some credit for putting their life on the line, and they were literally willing to take a bullet for him, right? But he poked his head out, and he put his arm out, and that was courageous. It was courage under fire, and I've called Trump a coward 1,000 times, but he wasn't that night or that day. He was strong and he was brave, and anybody can see that. That's the problem with the Democrats. We have eyes and ears, and they keep trying to gaslight us because they think they control all of mainstream media. And so they can gaslight you no matter what, because mainstream media will just lie to you and pretend that we live in an alternate reality, right? So Biden is not old, and Trump putting his hand up was not brave. No, that's ridiculous. Biden is old, and that moment for Trump was great. It was courageous, and when the crowd started chanting USA, USA, it made me a little proud.
Hey, listen, we literally just lived through a historic moment. That's crazy. Because you always read about historic things, right? You watch videos on them, you learn about them in school and whatnot. And to actually like live through a historic moment, it's kind of surreal. It's kind of crazy. Like it's pretty wild. I don't think a lot of people have truly processed, like, bro, that's going to be in the history books. That moment, that very day, that video clip, that fist being up in the air, fight, fight, fight. That is going to be in the history books forever. The attempted assassination of a presidential candidate and former president and soon to be president again. Honestly, absolutely incredible. Excuse me. Absolutely incredible. And, you know, to have that moment and it be that close. That close. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen the videos, the recreations of, you know, his head and where the thing was aimed at, and like how he turned his head and like leaned it this way to look up at the projector, you know. Just the fact that he turned it at just the right. I mean, that had to be God. I mean, it's nothing else. There's no other, like the very moment that he had to turn his head, he turned it. That very moment. If he turns his head a second later, we're having a completely different conversation right now. If he turns his head and he doesn't lean it, we're having a completely different conversation right now. But the fact that he turned his head at exactly the right moment and he leaned it just enough, had to be God. Had to be God. Also want to show you guys this last video here. It's kind of an ad, to be honest with you. I think it is actually an official Trump team ad video, which I typically reserve for, you know, videos where I combine a bunch of Trump ads all together and ask you guys, you know, which one is your favorite. But I thought I'd throw this in here anyway. I think it's a pretty incredible video. Check it out.
Trump has left the building. Over.
We can now project the winner of the presidential race. Donald Trump wins the presidency.
What started off as unlikely, impossible, is now reality.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
We have a president who actually fulfilled the promises he made during the campaign. Securing the border to foreign policy.
He now has a record as president that's pretty damn impressive.
Breaking news out of Palm Beach,
The FBI has executed an unprecedented search warrant at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. The former president has both sides of the political aisle up in arms.
This is a dangerous and unstable moment in American history.
The Justice Department has just indicted former President Donald Trump.
For 7 years, they hated him, they targeted him, they hunted him.
This is the epitome of the abuse of the prosecutorial power to preempt political decisions.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving. On November 5th, 2024, justice will be done. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger.
Donald Trump seems to always get stronger when challenged. These types of things, I think, give him strength.
When I'm reelected, I will totally obliterate the deep state. As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail.
Wow. Incredible. Incredible. I love the very beginning there, where it kind of simulated Trump walking back to the White House, he won again. I can't wait to actually have that moment.
Trump has left the building.
We can now project the winner of the presidential race. Donald Trump wins the presidency.
What started off as unlikely, impossible, is now reality.
What started off as unlikely, impossible, it's now reality. I can't wait to hear those words for real. Whoa, I can't wait. Man, I can't wait. I really can't. I got to think of some like incredible way to like celebrate though, you know? Got to do something big. Got to do something crazy. I don't know, you know? I don't know. But obviously, we still got to win, all right? We still a little ways away from November. I get that, so I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch. I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. But, man, thank God. Thank God that Trump turned his head. I mean, like I said, that was nothing but the grace of God that turned his head at the right moment and leaned it just enough. Just imagine if that would have happened on live television with cameras all around. Anyway, good news is he was saved. He was saved, and he's going to win. I can say that with confidence. And as you heard Van Jones and others, right, have said some similar things. But we still got to show up. I'll continue to say that. The only thing that worries me is people getting too comfortable. I just want to make sure that I keep reiterating that so that we actually do show up when it comes time. But y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.